As we swim over into the brand new patch note, we're going to see that it's going live. Now there's going to be variant application numbers that come across all the consoles. Don't worry. The Truth Quest is the additional reward and requesting ownership to that Truth Quest DLC. We're going to be getting an unlock to a new territory, a brand new region that has Port Clovis, home to a marine naval wildlife organization, and a new objective type. You can have the failure to the communication with a whale tip, or the tail whip, you know, because if you ever got hit by a whale with its tail, you'd be done. But the object of this is to destroy the targets and objectives. Now you also have some really cool understandings that we can go into that goes to the evolutions now. For the time trials and swimming through some of the rings, you can also see that now with the evolutions, there's a new set. There's an additional organic slot for the unlock at 35 and the ownership with the DLC. Increased level cap to 40, the new organ evolution, and 5th into those, so you have 5 total. On top of that situation, you can see that they eat to your fill, and a new wildlife, an NWO in the military forces and the bounties. You can go ahead and eat your way through the new evolutions and predators, track down the exclusive Uber Apex, and challenge its might. And the situation in the NWO will not only fight you at the sea, but the fortify the beaches and the huts and the air villa helicopters. You can also see the 5 new NWO bounty bosses have joined the hunt. Their team are equipped with newer weapons and newer vehicles. Be prepared to beef up those evolutions to take them on. On top of the Trust and the Quest pilots are now available to all players. Be lured into the story mission of the Truth Quest. As I've shown to the very top in the very beginning, you can see that there are some really cool stuff that you can go down with leaving down the safety of the familiar grottos. For as far as the bug fixes that come down for PlayStation 5 and 4, it introduces the cross save so you can carry over and carry the Maneater progress to the PlayStation 4 and 5. On top of that, for as far as the Truth Quest, supports the cross buy among Maneater and the base game. New save files use less space on the console. This is also helping increase your save stability and decreasing the issues with the progression lost. Note, this isn't only applies to newer saves. The older saves carry the PlayStation 4 and 5 with the larger save files. Work and improvement for stability of save files to help ensure the utilization of progressions not being lost. You can see that the global fixes also come down with saves. Now they have the modified sequence during the portion of cinematics. This will have that for permanent for the players. They can revert back to the start of the game if the game was exited during a specific portion of the cinematics. So I guess they're giving you like a little bit of a bookmarker on that. They implemented a system to check players' progress, granting trophies and achievements. This will help unlock some of the trophies and achieved that did not unlock properly. Performance on the memory, as well as the changes on the consistency for the playthrough. The UI and UX, you can see, comes down to the improved reminders on when the players can upgrade the evolutions, cleaning up the notifications when upgrading the evolutions in the tiers, adjusting how quickly the cursor for PC players can snap and stick to the icon for the overhead maps. On top of that situation, you can see that there's some added functionality for the overhead on the maps and hiding, unhide and the objects and the icons. Now you can also see that it comes down to the list of completed objectives as well. They fixed issues with the save and the progress and the icon, it becoming inside of Xbox One a little bit stuck, and modified also the size of the subtitle text. General bugs that came down to it have to do with the driver and the potential float after being hit with a dodge attack, the several location issues across the game, the spelling errors inside of the game, the bioelectric stun VFX not playing on the creature unless the bioelectrical body was equipped. On top of the situation, for as far as where we can get to, the driver might not chase the player and the shark after being tail whipped. You can also see that the clip during the personal project inside of the cutscene issues where players could not unpause the game if the game was paused when loading, the issues with auto for the audio as well as the cinematics that come down to becoming desynchronized due to pausing. Wow, the pausing just really had an issue right there. So you can also see that the issues in the wildlife, for as far as the greater distance and the way that they're going to be propelled. You can also see issues inside of the gates where the Golden Shore would not appear to be complete. And you all know about the DLC that is going to be released as of today. So everyone, if you are wondering, is this DLC going to be good? I'm personally going to get it because I can have this just as a business expense through my channel, and for people that are reading really excited, wondering what it's like, what will be excitement, you'll have to tune in for that and hit the subscription button to find out. Next, I will be running an episode of Psychonauts because I already have that lined up, but we will also be doing Maneater because I also want to have the venture of a lifetime through these islands and see exactly what's going down, because I've had such a great time playing this the first playthrough, because the narrative, the gameplay, and they continue to expand past even when people ask for a DLC, and here we are. Now we finally got what we asked for, and I don't mind paying a $14.99. Now personally, do I think that this might be a little cheaper later on? Probably. But you'll have to subscribe to find out, because I always mention that in the future patch notes that come. So I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. Stay safe, stay classy, and if you subscribe today, who knows? Maybe a shark will gain its wings. That'll be crazy, and then a flying shark. Then we'll just have to flare about the oceans and the skies. Maybe not. Maybe we don't need flying sharks. Anyways, everyone, have a very nice day, and I will see you guys and gals in the near future for streams of the future DLC.